Let's talk about why we see a comeback of combustion engines in China and what that means for the world market. It looks like the big electric wave is through and all Western countries are slowly going back to combustion and hybrid cars. In Europe, every country discusses about pushing their combustion ban further back or cancel them completely, like the USA just did. The whole established car industry sees that customers don't want electric cars, and now that many are working on turning their cash cows to fully electric, companies are struggling massively. And while all of this is happening, we hear that also China is now going back to hybrid cars with combustion engines. So what is going on here? First of all, China produces huge amounts of very competitive electric cars. They have a real-life range of well over 500 kilometers, and you almost never see them charging, as you could hear in my other video. Because they charge with more than 500 kilowatt, they only need to plug in for 10 minutes and have enough energy for the next week. At the same time, they look futuristic, are cheap, and offer lots of entertainment. So why would Chinese car manufacturers now go back to hybrid vehicles? For Western brands, the situation is different. They all started electric car projects around 10 years ago when Tesla showed what's possible with the Model S. The same people who created combustion engine cars before were designing electric cars now. And they were told that they only built some electric cars to lower their fleet emissions, so to be able to sell the other cars with less punishment fees. The intention and motivation was never to build really good electric cars, and I tell you that as someone who was in the design departments at that time. So the development was expensive, everything was new, so the old structures needed to readjust, and the result were electric cars which were not really amazing. But the companies tried to earn back the high development costs from the customers with high prices. The result was that not as many cars were sold as expected, and cars devalued as fast as we have never seen it before. So for Western car brands, it's clear now that they want to go back to the old world with combustion engines, and it looks like China is doing the same thing, which supports their argument. But the situation in China is different. People are happy with their electric cars, but China is a huge country. And once per year, at Chinese New Year, 1 billion people are traveling at the same time to their home area. And this journey can be more than 1,000 kilometers long. So even if you take an electric car with the longest range, you will have to charge on the way. And since during Chinese New Year you even have to queue at fuel stations along the way, the situation is worse for electric cars. And because no one wants to wait, Chinese manufacturers now did exactly what we discussed in my Porsche Luna video. Back in 1900, Porsche reduced the size of the battery of his electric race car with front-wheel drive and added a range extender. The car had the same weight, but 50% more range. So Chinese car brands say now it's easy to put a small combustion engine under the hood and a 60-liter tank is relatively small. But suddenly they can offer fully electric cars with a range of more than 1,400 kilometers. If we look at the Li SUVs, for example, they have a 1.5-liter four-cylinder turbo engine and 2 electric motors. The battery is reduced to 52 kilowatt hours and the range is 1,421 kilometers. Confusing is just the power figure, because sometimes manufacturers simply add all 3 motors together. But in the end, it's an electric car with 1 motor at the front, 1 at the rear, and a combustion engine which is never driving the wheels directly. The front electric motor can act as a generator on the combustion engine and charge the battery, which means that at this time you are driving with rear-wheel drive. That way you save the weight of a third electric motor. So although more and more Chinese car brands offer their cars with combustion engines, these are mostly range extender designs for super long range, but the cars stay electric cars. The step to plug-in hybrid cars or purely combustion engine vehicles like Western companies prefer is something else and a lot more complex. And the argument that Chinese car brands go back to combustion engines now is not really accurate, and we shouldn't fool ourselves. I hope that clarifies some headlines. Check out my other videos for more and see you at the next one.